Hey guys, it's Timmy and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited. So news came out earlier this week that the Revival has asked for their release from the WWE and they're unhappy with how they've been used on the main roster. Well, according to Ryan Satin of Pro Wrestling Sheet, he does have some more information on exactly what has made the Revival so upset. Satin goes on to write, "Sources tell us the tag team's decision to ask for their release was based on how little time and respect the division is given. We're told the duo is frustrated about the lack of promos, backstage segments, and direction of the division, not just themselves, but the entire division, such as the tag match on Monday being used as a cutaway segment." Satin goes on to state that one source also pointed to him that the club and the Authors of Pain being basically afterthoughts and absent on the main roster is another additional example of why they are upset. Satin closes it out by saying that we're told the Revival's feeling on the subject boiled over on Monday after the tag team champions Bobby Roode and Chad Gable weren't even featured on the show. So, they asked WWE officials for their release. At this time, the release has been denied. Now here's the thing that you have to really look at with this as well. We don't know exactly when the Revival's contracts were signed last, if they're even on the same kind of a deal. We don't even know if their contracts expire at the same time. Now typically, when a superstar is brought up to the main roster, they do sign a new contract, so we could have seen them sign new deals in 2017 when they did get brought up. With that, if they did sign the standard 3-year deals by WWE, then we could see their contracts maybe up after WrestleMania 2020. But here's the caveat to that. Both men have spent time on the sidelines since coming up to the main roster, and WWE could take those 4 or 5 months that each man spent on the sideline and tack it on to the end of their contracts, essentially keeping them under contract until fall 2020 if we are presuming that they did sign new contracts when they came to the main roster. So this is a very, very interesting developing part of this story, as far as they're not just upset with how they've been used, but they're upset with how all tag teams on Raw and even some on SmackDown are being used in general. So we will continue to follow this story, and if we do hear anything else on the Revival no longer wanting to be in the WWE, asking for their release and it getting denied, we'll have it for you right here on Pro Wrestling Unlimited. But that's going to do it for this episode. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow PWUunlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.